第6試合、ニュージャパンワールド認定 TV 選手権試合、15分一本勝負を行います。
It was back on April 5th, New Japan Pro Wrestling presented Sakura Genesis 2025, live from Ryogoku Sumo Hall. A marquee match on that evening, pit ELP against Great Okan for that World TV Champion. ELP then the reigning title holder. But it was a matchup that would end not via a pinfall, not via a submission, but a count-out victory title change. Great Okan, your new World TV Champion. ELP was never pinned or submitted for that title, and he believes that's a championship that rightfully belongs to him.
100%, and he wants that back tonight.
赤コーナー、チャレンジャー、ザ・ヘッドバンガー、ELP!
That's right for you, Harley Jackson.
Oh my God. If only, oh yes, I'll share some stories in the great future.
This is not the first time that we have seen Great Okan make his way down to ringside with 2 pieces of championship gold. Former KOPW and reigning IWGP Tag Team Champion at the tail end of 2024. Titles that were stripped away from him for very different reasons. KOPW given up in favor of the New Japan Rambo this year at Wrestle Kingdom 19, being for a #1 contender shot. Meanwhile, here comes none other than Great Okan, reigning as tag team champion at that point in his career, stripped away by the injury of Hanare. Now we come to this point. It is 2 pieces of championship gold, a history of titles being taken away or forced to be delivered back to him, never lost. It is Great Okan's obligation to make sure that championship gold is retained tonight, and tonight it must be the World TV title.
青コーナー第8代ニュージャパンワールド認定 TV チャンピオンユナイテッドエンパイアフェイトグランドオーダースポンサード並びに G ストアアンバサダードミネーターグレートオーカー。試合に先立ちましてチャンピオングレートオーカーン選手よりチャンピオンベルトの返還です。
As we get into it here tonight, referee Marty Asami, your official. 1 fault, 15-minute time limits as per the rules of the NJPW World Television Championship. As is standard with all World TV title defenses, this one will be available for free on NJPW World as well as YouTube. If you're joining us here for the first time live in English, Hartley Jackson, my name is Walker Stewart, and it's time for World TV title action. As we highlight the past, getting into the early goings, well, a very quick cover attempt from Great O'Con here. El Phantasmo is going to have to be careful of the 17 different disciplines that Great O'Con has mastered throughout his professional career in combat sports and otherwise. It was Great O'Con, just as we saw in New Japan Cup, just as we saw at Sakura Genesis. Tenzan Tombstone pile driver on the outside through a stack of steel chairs that led to too much nerve damage on the side of LP. Could not get back inside the ring before the count of 10. And that's how Phantasmo lost this World TV Championship. Now we come less than 1 month down the line. These two meet in singles encounter. One more time. Never truly feeling defeated is El Phantasmo. Never pinned, never submitted in the mind of Great O'Con. And all of that is a non-factor. A champion is still a champion if a title changes hands, and rightfully so. There's a point to be made there, Hartley.
But also as a champion, I feel as if O'Con does want to win by submission or by pinfall, just to prove that point to everybody that he is the true champion.
Well, you'd like to argue to get rid of all doubt, but that little maneuver out of Great O'Con, I'm not certain. Phantasmo taking the risk here, and a plancha sidestep by O'Con. Oh, no, and it's a very dangerous position here on the outside. It's very interesting to think about what the game plan could be for El Phantasmo. Finds himself on the outside, now back on the in. And just stretching the life out of ELP tonight is Great O'Con. Let's talk a little bit about the future, what's to come. Yes, the #1 contender to the World Television Championship is El Phantasmo. But coming up on May 9th at Resurgence, ELP gets another singles opportunity no matter what happens in this match. The never openweight championship against AEW's own Kanosuke Takeshita.
That's a pretty big deal, but I don't think he's thinking about that right now.
No, not at all. Great O'Con is not going to allow the opportunity to think about Takeshita here tonight. As it is a count of 2 here, says referee Marty Asami.
Also, I would greatly commend O'Con if he does win by count out again tonight.
Talk about rubbing salt in the wounds.
That's
right?
it.
Great O'Con has made many claims about El Phantasmo as of recent. Called El Phantasmo a sore loser, said that he can't handle a loss. And well, we've seen El Phantasmo take many losses in his career that have changed him, that have defined his career all throughout. There has never been more credence, more point to a rematch as we've seen in El Phantasmo's career than the one we see right now. As Great O'Con, we are keeping it slow, keeping it steady. And his greatest Hartley Jackson impression, we're taking a nice seat right here.
Very relaxing.
Yes. It is going to be El Phantasmo, World Television Champion or otherwise, facing off against the Don Callis families, Kanosuke Takeshita and Rocky Romero in tag team action. 2 nights, Wrestling Dantaku 2025. And all of the momentum necessary for LP to walk away champion here. As underneath, a beautiful sidestep there, up over the top, and a Hurricane Rana takedown will find the way for the headbanger.
Oh, to the outside.
And that's dangerous. But knowing El Phantasmo, danger is something he is not afraid to chase. And we'll chase to the outs now. And the plancha got it on the second time. Phantasmo not afraid of the high pace to keep it frenetic. Oh, just bending those steel barricades.
5 minutes pass. 5分経過。
He's calling for one more. Maybe LP wants to win via count out this time.
Potentially so. Fire with fire. El Phantasmo, we've seen it before. Can he accomplish tonight? From the heavens, the madman El Phantasmo.
Absolutely no fear behind this guy.
Is going to need all of the energy in the world behind him here to walk away with the World Television Championship. And it could be coming sooner rather than later. Follow through, watch it, moonsault off the middle, and the connection, the cover for Phantasmo, and it's not enough. This NJPW World TV title, Hartley, is a championship that was really established by your own mate, Zack Sabre Jr. And well, speaking of, Phantasmo was looking for something here, and we weren't going to find it very easily.
Oh, big German suplex.
Zack Sabre Jr. established this World Television Championship over a year across 2 reigns with this World TV title. And now Phantasmo and Great O'Khan have carried on that lineage into what we see here tonight in Saga. We're doing it proud. Great Khan, here we go. Swing and reverse STO, and now is gonna follow through here. Side back in Ryogoku, and it's blocked here tonight in Saga. Up the middle. Oh, got the cross, here we go. Elimino! Phantasmo! Oh, it's a straight right shot to send Phantasmo in the ether. Eliminator! And a cover for O'Khan. Oh!
The ropes.
That was poor ring positioning for Great O'Khan, and great strokes of luck for El Phantasmo there.
It sure was there.
Great O'Khan has it on the outside here, and this is.
I think he's going for that same strategy.
Oh, you might be right about that. This is a match with disqualification rules into play, and Marty Asami might have to do something about this. Well, and if something's going to be done, Asami, it's got to be done sooner than later. Great O'Khan has something in mind. Oh, calling for a hair. Great O'Khan signaling for the end. Oh, no. DDT! It's not often, Hartley, that Great O'Khan's game plans work against him, but we've seen it here tonight. El Phantasmo able to capitalize. Oh, wait a minute, Hartley.
Last time.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it.
6,
Head-to-head, steel-to-steel, moment for moment, but
9,
count of 9. El Phantasmo, get back inside the ring. You can win this one.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Count of 16 here, Hartley. Great Okan's not moving.
Jacob Akira cheering him on.
19.
Count of
Back
19,
in.
and Okan back into it. Phantasmo, watch it. Here we go. Canadian Revolution, CR2. The cover, Phantasmo.
Oh.
No.
10分経過、10 minutes pass。10分
I
経
thought
過。
that was going to be it. We have 5 minutes left and a 15-minute time limit. And the time is counting down. You can feel the urgency rise in the building. Okan wanted the TDD. Phantasmo. ELP. The cover.
Big kick out. Okan.
And El Phantasmo looks like he's seen a ghost. The same move that took away El Phantasmo's TV title the first go around. Great Okan kicks out at 1. And it's sudden death from LP to Okan, but Okan's still breathing. Okan still lives. Sudden death after sudden death, and finally, death do us part. Here we go. We're rolling through it. It's coming to an end. Could it be Thunder Kiss 86? And
He
new
doesn't.
NJPW World Television Champion.
29秒。エレン・ファンタズモ選手の勝利です。
He gets back what was his, what he feels was his in the first place.
A mere 24 days, 0 defenses for Great Okan as World Television Champion.
エル・ファンタズモ選手にチャンピオンベルトが贈られます。
And now the 9th title holder in the lineage, and is none other than 2-time champion El Phantasmo. And if this momentum can be carried into May 9th, Resurgence, Ontario, California, USA, the never openweight title on the line, El Phantasmo will be draped in a whole lot of gold, more than he was earlier in the month.
Oh yeah.
Wrestling fans, if you are viewing this broadcast right now on social media as a part of the free variation of the NJPW World Television Championship matchup, we invite you, subscribe to NJPW World. You do not want to miss a moment of the action here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. We are well on the road to Wrestling Zantaku and Resurgence NJPW1972.com for all information on all upcoming matches.
葉山のニュージャパンワールド認定 TV 選手権試合は新チャンピオン誕生エレン・ファンタズモ選手の勝利です。
And if you are viewing this live or after the fact on NJPW World, you have paid witness to a new NJPW World Television Champion. Congratulations go out to El Phantasmo.
Saga! ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Saga Arena.
I have one thing that I want to say tonight. Takeshita-chan, I don't want to wait until Resurgence. Fukuoka Dontaku, you are my first challenger Konosuke Takeshita.
What?
And then, Resurgence, we do it for your title. That never title. And you will never beat me again. Fukuoka de Takeshita! お前とやってやるってよ。
What else I say? More. I said more.
福岡のリングで待ってるぜ、竹下！おい！
See you this weekend, big boy.
またね。
It is title versus title. Two different matches. The World Television Championship 1 week after the fact. The never openweight title, El Phantasmo, has called his shot. We are going to see if the NJPW board makes this official, but I can't see any reason why they wouldn't. It could be coming up live in Fukuoka for Wrestling Dantaku 2025. You want to talk about shaking things up? We have a new NJPW World Television Champion. 2 times now reigns El Phantasmo, and this could be a trend set for the future. And you are going to have a vested interest in this next matchup, Hartley. TMDK's Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita take on Master Wato and Yo. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag titles on the line.
I have absolute confidence in my boys, but I can't say that I'm not nervous.